Greetings, everyone. This is the professor back at you again. Now, we have in the last day and a half to 2 days, we have seen this problem gotten worse in terms of criminals who have now really taken on the police force, the security force head on and really don't care. Now, before we even start to condemn everything and point fingers, we need to really understand where this is coming from and why we are at this place now. Now, we will discuss all the rivers that led to the ocean that we are in today. Now, what a lot of people has not taken time out to understand, is the crime and violence that we have on this island did not just come up today. It has been something festering over the years. Every year the murder rate has inched up little by little. Now, when you look at it, people will say then, how has crime not been curtailed if the police them not know this and them not know that? We need to now understand that the police force, most officers, they are from a lower to middle income family or area. A lot of police officers are also from the ghetto. They know everything that is happening. They know how guns are hidden. Them know say, well, listen, enough time they hang M16 pan clothesline and throw a sheet over it. So if police are searched, they not find it. They know say gunman hide gun a gateway instead of in a yard. So police tend to run in a yard and run past the gate. Because them did younger in a system, they know. Some of them go I see them school with other youth when I get where them are reason and then talk and then know about it. Now, what happen now is that how will you fix this problem and fix the mindset of a lot of people when you still have police who are loyal to dons, because when them the young and I go school, as some of them see them and they help them out for them go school and then them end up in a force. You have to now change the mindset of the police force, of the members of the police force also, for them now to see themselves as people who want to make a change on this island, and also for the citizens of this island to also see them as more like objects of change. Now, when you look at it, it does not need any high-flowing methods to fix this problem. For one, how can you have people moving around and only people who are driving need an ID to show that I am so and so and so and so? I'm not saying that people should walk around with IDs on them, like hang out like if them are working in a company. But by all means, every citizen must have some form of ID for us to know them. It is not something like you're going with a police state or you take up people's rights, but how can you really stop a young man and he want it, but you don't know? You have his name, say his name so and so, but you don't have a picture of him. You don't have no way of knowing who this person is. You go on a crime scene, you pull prints, but you don't have no prints for compare to. You have to go hope, say, one day when you hold him pan sitting else, when you match a print, you say, blow, wow, look here. You know, say, I him this from them time, the 3 years ago, I did kill him and run. Foolishness. If you have him in a system from the moment you go up on a crime scene or a robbery, anything, and you're pulling prints, as you put it in a system, if picture come up, so you say, watch her, other youth, the man, me know him. Or we are go for this as somebody because we know hosting address and everything. Yeah, you have to have some form of thing. It does not matter. The government needs to really get up and just be very decisive on how they deal with this. Because we as law-abiding citizens, a lot of people will complain, and sometimes the criminals' voices are louder than the law-abiding citizens. So sometimes it seems as if people are in unison in the disagreement with a lot of things. We're not going for needs, but we're saying, listen, everybody should have a government-issued ID, just like we'd have a voter's ID. Them fingerprint already go up on the system. You know them. Now the next thing is, they need to change up the system of all the licensed motor vehicles. You need to have like every vehicle. If you license your vehicle in the parish of, say, St. James, you need to have a St. James plate, just like in America or any other country. So when you have everyone with their plate, with the parish that they're from, that vehicle is from, if you're in your area and you see this vehicle coming in, you don't just say, I want a white Axio and John, my name, they know say that car, they know this. From your seat, you say, then, hold on with that man, you don't say, do. Police would have a reason now to say, well, listen, that car here come, stop him. What is your reason for being in our parish today, sir? Me come look for my auntie. What is the name of your auntie? Give me your auntie number, me call her. To confirm this. Because we need to shut them down. We don't need this whole state of emergency to fix a problem after it happened. We're trying to prevent it. We need to have preventative measures. You can't just get up every day and you're reacting. You need to now sit down and say, listen, we need to, discuss this in a serious manner. Mr. Prime Minister, is it really this island? Is it a place that you look at presently and feel good to have your children grow up in it? Or you have plans to one day send them off to another country to live because you know so they can't live here? Because if you notice so far, you have sheltered them from everything. Things that you weren't sheltered from. Because you went to high school, you took the taxis, you took the buses, you knew how the system worked, you understood it. Now, your children can't go on the road and function normally because they will not understand the system. And this is something that you guys need to address. You can't just get up and you're thinking, say, well, listen, we're fixing the problem, but you're not confident in our system. You need to change up a lot of things will happen, because if you do that, a lot of problems will be fixed. People will now jump up and say, well, how will we afford to do this with the plates, with the different parishes that they are from on the plate? But can you think about now what it costs us as taxpayers on a daily basis where crime is concerned, with shootings and everything? Did you know that it cost the taxpayers in 2017 over $400,000 per day to treat gunshot victims? In 2014, it cost us taxpayers $3.68 billion for the year between 22 hospitals to sort out them kind of crime there. And people who have other real illnesses could not be treated because all the money was spent on that. Yes, you might say some man a walk go round the road, go perpetrate crime and then not drive. Yes, that is true. But if you have the ID system, trust me, you're going to start lock down enough of them very fast. Very, very fast. Because the reason why them move around so are because they know, so listen, they can just say anything and get away with it. They can just say, no man, we come from around this, so we come from this, and just give our name. And then just laugh and say, yo, me charge you. Yo, you're not easy. You look on the police and you just, yo, John, star dog, you're not easy. If you want to fix this problem, Mr. Prime Minister, you have to take this thing head on. Don't bother worry about pleasing everybody. Think about it. Is this about pleasing everybody or fixing the problem? Because fixing the problem will not please everybody, because you will not please the criminals. These are the days when we are depending as people who say, well, we are going to need voters and we have to go friend nobody. The boy nowadays no use politician money. I feed them money. So sooner or later, you're not going to have a problem too. You need to fix it. You need to fix the force. Yes, give them a body cam. It might cost a whole lot of money. But think about when there's a shooting and Indicom carry them in. Do you know how much money it costs these police officers to defend themselves? And even when them drop the charges or them win a court, them not have no way of recouping all of them money that they spend to defend themselves through Indicom. If there was like the body cam and the same kind of device like that is in tracking the tracking device that are in vehicles, when they can listen in upon them too and have the whole body cam. The moment them come and Indicom see it, Indicom would know say, well, listen, nobody waste time upon them. because we see say everything was done by the book, right? Yeah, so. John Star, you know, say when me look on it, maybe me I get too emotional and me I push myself in this too much in terms of me feel about this, but it really aggravates my spirit when me really look on it and say, well, how can people who are set in a position of authority not sit down and just really look at this thing properly and understand how this thing is done, how this thing should be done? Because really and truly, Mr. Prime Minister, you really need to get up now and understand that over the years, history has been too kind to politicians. A lot of them make some mistakes, and because you guys are the one who decides who become heroes, who get the streets named after them, who get this, who get that, and you guys shape the narrative and decide what people should think about them. That is the reason why you people don't have the collective will to just make up your mind and do the right thing. Because you say, well, listen, at the same time, we dictate history. We write history. But what you guys need to know, understand that it has changed. And you must look at it now and say, listen, I need to make a change that whenever my boys come up, whenever my kids come up and see me or hear my name, it will be spoken with pride. And they will be proud to say, listen, that was my father. He was my father. She was my mother. Be the decisive people. Decide to say, well, listen, I will not do things to please people. Don't watch the whole political thing, because we all understand the opposition is there for one reason, and it is to oppose. And we want a strong opposition, because without a strong opposition, then you guys will also run rogue. Because you will just get, the power we get to in the head and we do not feel like. Because remember, the other day I remember JPS had said something to you guys concerning taking out some taxes for the light bill, and you guys ignored it. You said nothing about it. That is you, Mr. Nigel Clark. You said nothing about it. No one addressed it, but that's for another day. Now, when we go back to this, you people need to know, have the collective will. Do not care what people think. Yes, it's near election, but at the same time, we understand the people who really vote on issues are afraid to come out to vote, because you have criminals who will defend a polling station that defends criminality. And if you stop it and make the police force do what they should do, what they're paid and trained to do, we will have a better Jamaica. A Jamaica that everyone is willing to live in, and people abroad who has now retired are willing to come back home because they deserve to come back home. They have a wealth of knowledge to bring back to this island, and it should not be a case where we get up every day and all our plans is to leave this island, to say as soon as me get a break, me a cut. Because that is not about it. Because we have a right in our country that we will not have in another man's country. So, Mr. Prime Minister, become the next hero. Be decisive. Take actions. Anyway, people, this has been the Professor. If you really like the movement, I am asking you to like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you disagree, if you agree, it doesn't matter. Because let me tell you something, only a fool thinks he knows everything. And I know I don't know everything. So if I left off something, or if I said something that you can show me that, listen, you gone way out of your thing, tell me in the comments. Anyway, have a good one. Big up yourself.